Friends, remember how in the last video we created me on Tomodachi Life Island, and I called that island Pink? Today, while my sister is sleeping, I'd like to bring her into Tomodachi Life. That's right. Together, we're going to head into Tomodachi Life and create my sister, Pink Panda, for me. I'm really curious to see how we'll interact, what we'll do, what we'll eat, what outfits we'll wear, and, of course, how we'll become friends. And friends, be sure to grab some tea and some yummy cookies and watch as we create Pink Panda in Tomodachi Life. But before we start creating her, let's vote. Which game do you like more right now? Tomodachi Life or Avatar World? Make sure to tell me in the comments and don't forget to vote. If you vote for Tomodachi Life, leave a like. And if you vote for Avatar World, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Let's see which one wins this competition. All right, friends, let's head into Tomodachi Life and try to make my sister, Pink Panda. I hope everything turns out great, and be sure to tell me in the comments what you think of the result. So, first of all, we're choosing a girl. And now let's start customizing everything the way we need it. I'm picking this face, and of course I'm adding ears because she definitely needs them. Where else are we supposed to put her pretty earrings? Okay, next we need to pick a hairstyle. As you know, she has bangs that are brushed neatly to both sides, but let's find the one that fits her best. Maybe this one. I'm immediately changing it to a bright pink color, just like our panda. And now let's give her a hairstyle with two little buns like these. I think it looks really cute, so we could leave it like this, although we can still check out some other hairstyles. Maybe there's something interesting here. Oh, there are actually these big buns, too. Make sure to tell me in the comments which hairstyle you like more, the little buns or the big ones. For now, I'll probably keep the little buns. But if anything, we can always come back and change them later. All right, friends. Now I think it's time to work on the eyes. I want to make them big and, of course, a little bit brown with some pink. I'm choosing this eye shape right here. Let's hide the nose for a moment so we can see where to place the eyes. And I'm thinking maybe we should use this nose. Just not this size, of course. We'll make it smaller like this and move it down a little. By the way, don't forget to tell me in the comments if you have Tomodachi Life and whether you play it. Okay, let's give her this smiling mouth. Our panda loves to smile, so we'll make it a little smaller and keep it pretty close to the nose. And now, of course, let's work on the eyes by putting them in the right position and making them the right size. Look, even already, our panda looks super cute. My sister is going to be the prettiest one on my island. All right, friends, I'm choosing this brown color. Of course, later we'll add a little pink shade underneath. And you know what? I think we could also add these little eyelashes, kind of like a small winged eyeliner. We'll just edit them a little, move them around, and we'll get a result like this. Yeah, I think I'll make the eyes just a tiny bit smaller. And of course, we still need to add some highlights. So let's go over here, make the eyelashes a little thicker, and then we'll work on the highlights. We'll place them at the right distance and make them the right size so the eyes look slightly relaxed instead of surprised. All right, now let's go back to the highlights and make them look pretty. We have these little circles here. I'm choosing them, just moving them a little to the side and making them a bit smaller. And it turns out really cute. All right, now let's work on the eyebrows. Of course, they're going to be pink, but first we need to choose the shape. We've got the pink color, we've got the shape, but I'm not really happy with the position. Let's adjust them a little. You can barely see Pink Panda's eyebrows, but we'll make them just a little bit visible. And of course, I'm thinking about adding these little cheeks right here. I really love blush, so I'm making it a little smaller and moving it lower. Well, friends, tell me in the comments, do you like our panda so far or not? I wanted to add a few more details to her face, but I'll do that a little later. Let's place her house and see how she looks. All right, the house is here. And of course, here's our panda.
I'm an energetic. I can't wait to start living here.
Friends, now she's going to live on our island. Let's see how the sisters meet each other for the first time on the island. Wait a second. It's like they completely ignored each other. Did they not even notice one another? Let's help them. We'll put Pinky Kitty next to Pink Panda and see if she reacts to her. See? It still says they're strangers. That's okay. We'll fix that right now. All right, come over here and meet your sister.
Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm Pinky Kitty. Hey, Pinky Kitty. The name's Pink Panda.
Friends, our two sisters have met. Now they're going to be friends. Look, they're already talking about something, and they seem really interested. But of course, we're going to go back into the editor because I want to add a few more details to Panda's face. Let's do it together. I'll show you how I do it. Oh, and let's feed Panda too. I totally forgot. It looks like she likes sushi. That's great. Alright, first I wanted to add an earring. As you can see on the small screen, I already drew a little heart on her cheek and added a pink highlight to her eye. You don't have to do that, but I really wanted to add it. Okay, and now let's make a design for the earrings. Just like our panda, I'm choosing this color. And now I'm going to draw highlights with a lighter pink color. This is the little smiley face I came up with. I also want to give it a small outline. Let's zoom in to make it easier. And of course, we carefully trace around the edges so it looks nice even from far away. Friends, this is how our smiley face earring turned out. And of course, to make things easier, I'm not going to redraw it on the other side. I'll just copy this layer and move it to the left side. That's much easier and faster. I also decided to draw a nose after all so it wouldn't stick out. I looked at it on the small screen, and the nose looked too long there. I don't want that for our panda, so I'm drawing her nose myself. And then we'll just mirror the heart earring. And this is how our panda turns out. The only thing is, I'm thinking about changing her hairstyle after all and giving her the big buns so they're really huge, just like in Avatar World.
I like your style, Pinky Kitty.
Well, friends, the sisters have already met each other. The only thing is that they're both walking around in their pajamas right now, but that's okay. In the next episode, we'll definitely fix that. Move someone else onto the island, and then I'll be able to design clothes for Pink Panda and Pinky Kitty, and we'll do it together. I'll show you how easy it is to make your own. Well, this was Pinky Kitty. See you next time. Bye, friends.